Okay. 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 How shall we start out the day? Hello and welcome to Hyperpolyglotting with Elise, where we're speedrunning Duolingo and we're answering your language-related questions and talking about languages in general. Anything that's on your mind language-related, I'm interested in hearing about it. Teacher. Language. Dashboard, update titles, language. Update on. Just make one stream info. Okay. Okay. So let's just get stuck in, shall we? Yesterday, decided to just see how fast we could speedrun that thing. Went from 6400 to 7500 XP in a matter of a few hours. Today, we're just doing kind of the regular speedrun where we're back to looking at languages I actually don't know particularly well or at all, in order to be able to have more of sort of a learner's perspective on this and review it that way.
Hi.
I love.
Hi.
find
I.
the same character, but in a non-simplified version in Japanese, where it's also pronounced ai, and in Korean, you also find it, and there it is a. Ba.
爸
Ba.
妈
One.
弯
Two.
十妈妈爸
Ba.
爸拿 爱妈
Zi.
怎爸
爱，
Ai.
我爱纽约。
我爱纽约。
家人，
House people.
我的家人住在加拿大。
家人在加拿大。Family lives in Canada.
妈妈，
妈。
我的妈妈也是老师。
My mother is also a teacher.
爸爸，
我
的
的爸爸
爸爸
是医生。
医生。
医生。我的
我的
家
家人住
在
在加拿大。
Okay.
那
Now.
那
Now.
那
Nice of them to actually include the same syllable in different tones, because learning to distinguish that is really important in these languages. In tonal languages, the tone is really important to be able to tell apart.
那
Now,
谁
谁
谁一个
一个 one
个
go.
个
In Japanese, this is pronounced ko. This character is pronounced ko. In Korean, it's pronounced ke. 一
一
个
个
个
个
八
八
啊那
那这谁这
这 this
这
妈
妈
那
那
这
这
谁
谁
个
个
这是什么？
What is this?
这是王老师的爸爸，这是王老师的爸爸。
那是他们的医生。
他们有谁
有这
是谁
Hello, Shakespeare. Good to see you.
那个人
谁
谁
有
to fist. In Japanese, this is characters pronounced you, and in Korean, you.
有有
I
爱
yeah
姐个哥哥哥姐
yeah Yes, I saw that last night. We're going to be talking it on the political shitposting stream tonight, trying to kind of keep these things separate. But yeah, yeah, I read the whole thing last night when it came out, and we will definitely be talking about that. Yeah.
姐
Yeah.
哥
Yeah.
姐
Hi.
爱
Yo.
有
Okay.
谁
我的姐姐很忙。
My sister busy. Oh, neat. How? What is your name on Duolingo?
我的哥哥是学生，
We can follow each other. Good. Should my brother a student?
他有4个姐姐，
And 4 sisters.
妈妈有3个哥哥，妈妈有3个哥哥。
他有姐姐吗？
Does she? Sister.
你有哥哥吗？
Have yeah. Done most
Wait.
of the- Hey. Hey.
妹
弟
弟
Hey.
妹
Hi.
爱 和
Ah.
妈和 和弟弟 妈
Hey.
妹和个弟。
这是我的爸爸和妈妈。
王医生有5个妹妹，
Oh, Wang has 5 younger sisters.
我爱我的弟弟和妹妹。
I my sisters and brother. Sister.
他们有3个弟弟，
How are you finding Duolingo Portuguese?
他们有3个弟弟，有3个弟弟。
他们是我的哥哥和姐姐。
My older brother and sister.
我的爸爸没有妹妹。
My father does not have a younger.
李老师没有弟弟。
He not a younger brother.
“我有弟弟，也有妹妹。
Have a younger brother also a younger sister. Okay. Okay, just leveled up. 60 out of 50 XP for today. And it is time to choose another language. I'm gonna do Hindi. Hindi. Now, as always, I tend to change languages as soon as I level up, and anyone who would like to just choose my next language for me can follow me on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, and send me $5 on the Patreon that is top of the screen right here. And then you can choose any language you want out of all the languages that Duolingo does, and we'll do that. 5 viewers. Hello, 5 viewers. Don't be shy. Yay. Shahr.
शहर
शहर.
मैं शहर में रहता हूँ
I live in the city. मैं शहर में रहता हूँ.
दिल्ली एक शहर है
दिल्ली a city.
यह एक अच्छा गांव है
This is a village.
पीटर गांव जाता है पीटर पीटर गांव जाता है गांव जाता है
Going to the village.
यह कौन सा जानवर है
Which animal is कहाँ कौन सा शहर है
किताबें वहाँ हैं
are there.
तुम वहां हो
So, Karashel, or am I pronouncing that correctly? Like to make sure. Is it Karashel? Is it Karashel? Karashel? Karashil? Wow. Are there? Oh, and thank you for the follow, too. Ah, Karashel. Okay. Oh, Esperanto, cool. And how'd you find me? I'm always curious, because not many people do find me at the moment. And now I'm having trouble finding the bloody window. I've got so many of them open, as always. Not right now. I would. I mean, this is becoming kind of a mainstay, so I would, but at the moment, translation is actually very, very slow, and
मैं यहाँ हूँ
I need to be like getting some contributions from doing this in order to start spending more money on doing it. So, but I will do. But that is one thing that I do have in mind to do, because I'm going to continue doing this. I really want to talk about. I mean, so many people use Duolingo, and often as like their only language learning method. So, describing sort of the strong points and the shortcomings of it in real time, I think, is an important thing to be doing, and so I think I'm going to continue doing it. Plus, it's actually it is fun to do, and it's an easy source of language content. I am here. Yaha, yaha. Cool.
यह जगह दिल्ली में है.
This is in Delhi.
यह कौन सी जगह है?
Which place is this? Is feminine. Gender is complicated. Grammatical gender in Hindi. Log.
लोग
Bistar.
बिस्तर
पर
पर
सो
सो
रहे
हैं.
I have two. I sort of just randomly hang out. I do GeoGuessr and I do Duolingo. Lately it's been lots and lots of Duolingo. Because I'm just doing this speed run. Yahan. Kaun si गली है? Street, गली.
यह एक अच्छी जगह है.
This is a place.
यह गली छोटी है.
ये गली छोटी है. This street is short.
यह मेरी गली है.
Yeah.
यह मेरा गली है. यह मेरी गली है. यह मेरा
मेरा. Is that what I did the last
मेरी
time?
गली है.
Cool.
मेरी किताब कहाँ है?
Where is my book? ये लड़की कहाँ रहती है?
दिल्ली कहाँ है?
Where is Delhi?
ऊपर आओ.
Come up.
बिल्ली कुत्ते के ऊपर सोती है. बिल्ली बिल्ली कुत्ते के ऊपर सोती है. कुत्ते के ऊपर सोती है.
Billy. Her Delhi, and I didn't even look, so I was like, wait, why is Delhi on top of the dog? That seems like a weird place to put a city. I mean, it would constantly moving
राज
around.
ऊपर जा रहा है.
Raj is going up.
यह जगह दूर है.
This place is far.
तुम दिल्ली के पास हो.
Are near Delhi.
जूलिया का घर दूर है.
Julia's home is far.
अंदर आओ.
Come in.
बाहर जाओ.
Go outside.
उसका स्कूल आपके घर के पीछे है.
Her school is behind your house.
तुम्हारे पीछे क्या है? तुम्हारे
She?
पीछे
Yeah, hey,
क्या
what's behind you?
दादा अंदर हैं.
Grandfather is inside.
जूलिया राज के आगे है.
Julia is head of Raj.
पीटर बाहर है.
There is outside. Intel
राज बाहर नहीं है.
is not outside.
वो घर के अंदर है.
Uh-huh. He is inside the house. So is Esperanto the language you're working on mostly lately?
मेरे आगे पीटर है.
Peter is in front of me.
मैं आगे हूँ और तू पीछे है.
I am ahead and you are behind.
अपने पीछे देखो.
Look behind you. Okay. And with that, I'm going to take just a very short break. And after that, it will be time. Or, hold on. Yeah, it will be time to change languages. Choose a new one. So just give. And I'm back, and it is time to select a new language. Mostly, I'm trying to stick to, apart from when I'm just doing a full-on speed run where I'm just trying to see exactly how far I can go for, I can do it, how fast I can go, how far I can go in how short a time, like I did yesterday. I'm mostly sticking to languages I don't actually know that well, so that I can have more of a learner's perspective, and plus it's just more challenging, more interesting, if I don't already know basically everything they're going to show me. So far today we've done Hindi and Chinese. Okay. maybe some Vietnamese. And as always, anyone who sends me a $5 on Patreon, follows on Twitch, and or subs on YouTube can choose my language for me, and they can choose any language they want on the entire Duolingo ecosystem. So, this first one is going to be Vietnamese. Okay. Okay, where did we leave off? Verbs 1.
Đứa trẻ viết.
Đứa trẻ viết. The child writes.
Tôi mua sách.
I buy books all the time.
Con mèo thấy con chuột.
The cat they con chuột. The mouse.
Xin lỗi, tôi không nghe thấy bạn nói.
Xin lỗi, tôi không nghe thấy bạn nói. Sorry. I do not hear you. Literally, I do not hear you speak. Nghe is here. I mean, không nghe thấy. Actually, I'm not sure where they comes in, but bạn is you. Literally, it means friend, and nói is speak.
Người đàn ông thử món mì ăn liền.
Hey man. Tries instant noodles. Được.
Anh ấy viết cho tôi một cuốn sách.
He writes writes me a book. Cho tôi. For me, cho means like give. Writes give me a classifier book. Tôi mua sách.
Viết một cuốn sách.
Write a book.
Chúng tôi không viết gì cho đứa trẻ. Chúng tôi không. Chúng tôi không viết gì cho đứa trẻ. Viết gì cho đứa trẻ.
Tôi không viết gì cho đứa trẻ.
Tôi viết tờ thực đơn.
The menu.
Cậu bé mua thức ăn.
He buys book and food.
Bạn nghe thấy tôi không?
Hear me.
Tôi muốn mua một tờ báo.
I
Cậu bé nghe tiếng con mèo.
The boy hears the cat.
Tôi muốn thử đôi giày.
I want cool. Yeah, I mean, that's basically what I've been doing. I mean, not very few of the languages I'm doing are languages I've never done before. I've never done anything with. Like Vietnamese, I had some background in it well before I ever did anything with Duolingo. I mean, I didn't do anything with Duolingo at all until 10 days ago when I started this, 11 days ago when I started this speed run. There are only a few on here that that they even offer that I have no experience with at all. And I'm doing those. I'm good. Boy, yay. I want to try the boy
Tôi
would
muốn
just
thử một
boy
đôi
yay.
giày.
Just without malt. Okay.
Chúng
Tôi
tôi không viết gì cho đỡ
no.
đứa trẻ. Tôi muốn thử đôi giày. Tôi ngủ.
Sleep. Tôi ngủ.
Cô ấy cười.
Miles. Cười.
Cô ấy nấu ăn và anh ấy ngủ.
Laughs and he sleeps. No, it's book. Okay, cool.
Họ yêu con chó của họ.
They love their dog.
Người đàn ông muốn khóc.
The man wants cry.
Cậu bé cười và khóc. Cậu bé cười và khóc.
Khi nào bạn nấu cơm?
When cook rice.
Đứa trẻ biết tiếng Việt.
Child knows Vietnamese. For you boy.
Làm ơn cười vì tôi.
Smile for me. Ai ôi.
Người phụ nữ đó muốn khóc.
That woman. Once cry. Japan.
Bạn biết tên của anh ấy không?
No. His name.
Chúng tôi không ngủ.
Not.
Tôi học nấu ăn.
I learned to cook.
Người phụ nữ nấu cho những đứa trẻ.
Cooks for.
Cô ấy nấu ăn và anh ấy ngủ.
Cooks and sleeps.
Tôi dùng đường.
Cô ấy bán thức ăn và trái cây.
Sells food and.
Con mèo lắng nghe con chuột.
lắng nghe is listen.
Con mèo đi ngủ.
Cat goes.
Tôi thích đi bộ.
I like walking. The is to go.
Họ luyện tập tiếng Việt.
They Yuen tập. This is a Chinese loanword. Yuen is ren in Japanese, or ryun, or yon in Korean, and tup is shu, Japanese, and sup in Korean. Find these occasionally that they will sound kind of vaguely familiar, less so in Vietnamese. The phonetics are very. But if you know how to look for them, you find that there's a lot of vocabulary. If you know Korean and you know Japanese, that you will find familiar because it's all Chinese loanwords. There are tons of Chinese loanwords in Japanese and Korean and also in Vietnamese. They practice Vietnamese.
Chúng tôi luyện tập nói tiếng Anh. Tôi luyện tập nói tiếng Anh.
Bạn đi bộ.
You walk.
Anh ấy bán con chó đó.
He sells that dog.
Bạn dùng chiếc váy của tôi.
You buy glasses. Yeah, buy is.
Chúng tôi không bán động vật.
Not sell animals. Dongbat is another example of one of these Chinese loanwords. That dong in Korean, they have the exact same word, exact same characters, dong, and in Japanese it's do, means moving, and what means butsu or mul. Butsu in Japanese, mul in Korean, which is a Chinese loan character meaning thing, moving thing. Dongbut, dobutsu, dongmul equals animal.
Họ đi bộ với chúng tôi.
They walk with us.
Người đàn ông lắng nghe người phụ nữ.
The man listens to the woman.
Anh ấy lắng nghe đứa trẻ.
Listen the child.
Tôi không lắng nghe ai.
I listen to nobody.
Anh ấy bán những ly cà phê.
He sells glasses of coffee. Glasses.
Bạn luyện tập nấu cơm.
You practice cooking rice.
Bạn dùng chiếc váy của tôi.
My skirt.
Anh ấy lắng nghe đứa trẻ.
Listen the child. Okay, 3 of 6.
Làm ơn giúp tôi.
Please help.
Học và chơi, chơi và học.
Learn and play. Play and learn. Help is another example of one of these loan characters. It is hak in Korean and gaku in Japanese.
Tôi mở quyển thực đơn.
Menu.
Họ cần thức ăn và nước uống.
Họ Phần thức ăn, phần nhột tuổi hưởng. Thế. And water.
Người đàn ông không tìm thấy quần của mình.
Ông không tìm thấy quần của mình. And does not find tay quần. Trousers.
Cô ấy giúp đỡ cậu bé.
Helps the play. Oh, she just helps us. The is to help.
Anh ấy giúp đỡ tôi tìm con heo. Ấy. Giúp. Đỡ. Anh ấy giúp đỡ tôi tìm con heo. Tôi. Tìm. Con. Heo.
He helps me find the pig.
Chúng tôi chơi và bạn chơi.
And
Đứa trẻ học bơi.
child learn.
Tôi mở quyển sách của cô ấy.
I open book.
Tôi không cần một người đàn ông. Con mèo chơi với con chuột.
Cat is mouse. Mouse considerate playing though? I think the mouse might see it a bit differently.
Đứa trẻ muốn chơi với nó.
Child wants to play with it.
Anh ấy tìm con chuột của mình.
He wants to looks for his mouse.
Họ không mở quyển thực đơn.
They do not open.
Tôi giúp đỡ đứa trẻ bơi.
I help the kid. Oh, đứa trẻ.
Bạn có thích đi bơi không?
Do you like swimming?
Cô ấy giúp đỡ cậu bé.
She helps the little boy.
Chúng tôi chơi và bạn chơi.
Eat, play and play.
Tôi giúp đỡ đứa trẻ bơi.
I help the kid swim. All right. 4 of 6. Okay.
Họ chạy.
They run. Easy. Oh, all chạy. Because the only verb in there, so it kind of has to be.
Con mèo của tôi ủng hộ tôi.
My cat supports me. ung ho ho. That, I believe, is ogo. I think that is another Chinese loan word, actually. Often when you have these two-syllable words, two-syllable verbs, they're compounds and they are actually loan words from
Tôi hát
Chinese.
và anh ấy lắng nghe.
I sing and he sings.
Chúng tôi lấy một ly nước ép.
He make a glass of juice. Take. Lại is take.
Tôi làm cô ấy cười.
I make her smile. Oh, okay. This is okay. See, this is interesting because this is actually a causative. I mean, so we can see how they form these in Vietnamese. Tôi làm, that's I do, or cô ấy, she, cười, which means smiles. I do, she smiles. So literally, I make her smile is just I do, she smiles. Tôi làm, cô ấy cười. Actually, refreshingly uncomplicated compared to some of the ways these things are formed in a lot of other East Asian languages.
Anh ấy làm việc và cô ấy nấu ăn.
He works and she cooks. How is that not working?
Bạn xem đôi giày của tôi.
You see my shoes.
Cô ấy xem tôi hát. Cô ấy xem tôi hát.
She sees me sing or watches me sing. Oh, interesting. Okay. So again, we see that this is actually the formation of these things, which can be these kinds of constructions, which can often be kind of complicated and counterintuitive. In Vietnamese, turns out to be really, really intuitive. This is literally cô ấy, that aunt, watch me sing. Like literally, just I mean, exactly as you would expect, you would do it in English. Assuming that they've got
Người
this
phụ nữ
exactly
chạy
right
bộ
here.
với tôi.
The woman, người phụ nữ, run with me. I think
Họ làm việc cho chúng tôi.
they work for us.
Tôi ủng hộ phụ nữ.
I support women.
Chúng tôi thấy cô ấy hát.
We see her sing.
Cô ấy ủng hộ sở thú.
She supports the zoo. The zoo.
Bạn có lấy quyển sách không?
Do you need the book? Cô lấy. Take. Do you take? Lấy.
Anh ấy chạy ở đâu?
Where does he run?
Người đàn ông lấy người phụ nữ. Tôi xem con rùa ngủ.
Watch turtles sleep. A rewarding activity.
Chúng tôi lấy một ly nước ép.
A glass of.
Bạn có lấy quyển sách không?
Oh, hello, Sigmund, Austin Sorensen, and Yonhua. Thank you for the follows, both of you. We are doing Vietnamese right now. And the way this works is I switch languages basically every time I level up. And I am focusing primarily on languages that I actually don't know well, so I can get sort of a learner's perspective on it and be able to talk about the mechanics of this from the perspective of somebody who doesn't already know everything that's being taught here, because it's just and if somebody wants to choose my language for me, and then it can be any one of the languages that Duolingo does, then it's just a follow or a sub on YouTube and a $5 or $2 my Patreon, and then you can just choose for me. 5 of 6.
Anh
Okay,
ấy
so we're
đứng.
gonna level up next. He đứng. Okay, it has to be stands. It's the only third person conjugated verb. Anh ấy đứng.
Con chó nhảy.
The dog nhảy. Jumps. Again, only third person verb, so that makes it kind of easy.
Họ nhảy múa.
They nhảy múa. Jump. No, we know it's not jump. Dance.
Tôi nghĩ cô ấy yêu tôi.
I think he loves me.
Bạn để quyển sách ở đâu?
Where do you put maybe the book?
Họ bắt đầu nghĩ.
Bắt đầu nghĩ. Bắt đầu. I mean, okay. Start to maybe? Start to. Bắt đầu nghĩ.
Bạn muốn ngồi không?
Do want it?
Người đàn ông đứng và người phụ nữ ngồi. Đàn ông. Người đàn ông đứng và người phụ nữ ngồi. Đứng. Người đàn ông đứng và người phụ nữ ngồi. Và người phụ nữ. Người đàn ông đứng và người phụ nữ ngồi. Ngồi.
Người đàn ông muốn nhảy. Bạn để quả táo ở đâu?
Where you put apple?
Cô ấy bắt đầu nói cảm ơn.
Starts. Thank. Say thank you. I have to say, I mean, the compensation for the complications involved in the tones in Vietnamese is the grammar is really just extremely intuitive from like an English speaking perspective. Like it starts to, you just add, if you want to make a compound verb, start to say, but though, which start nói, but though nói, start to say. It is that it's that simple and intuitive. That is very handy.
Anh ấy bắt đầu học tiếng Anh.
He starts to learn English.
Bạn múa và tôi hát.
To and sing. Oh, you dance. Múa is dance.
Anh ấy để cái mũ của mình ở nhà ga.
He the kaipu. The kaipu is at in the train station.
Bạn bắt đầu học tiếng Việt khi nào?
When do you start to learn Vietnamese? Bạn bắt đầu học tiếng Việt khi nào?
Tôi nghĩ đứa trẻ muốn ăn phở.
I think the child wants to.
Tôi muốn xem bạn múa.
I want to dance.
Bạn múa và tôi hát.
Dance and sing. And okay. Leveled up, and it is time to select a new language. Let's see. What we've done so far today is Vietnamese, Hindi, and Chinese. And lately, the main ones: Arabic, we do Finnish, Haitian, Creole, Welsh, Navajo, Swahili, Turkish, Greek, Scottish, Gaelic, Irish, Hungarian. I haven't done Hungarian in a few. Do some Hungarian. Hungarian is one that I have a lot of trouble with. Okay. Current language, Hungarian, without the Z in them. Hungarian is in the beta phase, apparently. Okay, adjective.
Nem vagyok hülye.
I am not hülye. But I think
Nem, ez nem lehetséges.
no, ez nem not lehetség. Lehet is like can be. Lehetség is possibility. Lehetséges. This is the beauty of agglutinative languages. I talk about this a lot on this stream because I just love them. They have this plug and play thing going on where if you just know suffixes and infixes and prefixes that you can pile onto words to create new meaning, you really can kind of create your own vocabulary. Just that lehetséges. So this is esh is a suffix that turns things into adjective. So this turns possibility, lehetség, into an adjective. Makes it possible.
A kis, szürke egerek a konyhában vannak.
The small szürke egerek a konyhában vannak. Small gray mice are in kitchen, maybe? Okay. So eger is mouse. Szürke is gray, eger is mouse, egerek, mice. Konyha is kitchen.
A magyar nemzeti színek piros, fehér és zöld.
Hungarian national color. White and green.
Ez az első nemzeti újság Magyarországon. Első. Ez az első nemzeti újság Magyarországon. Magyarországon.
The first national newspaper.
Ebben az iskolában ügyes gyerekek tanulnak.
Clever children study.
Különböző emberek különböző szekrényekbe másznak be.
Különböző emberek. Ember is person. Emberek people. Roll into different cabinets. Okay, that's an interesting insight there, Duolingo. Where'd you come up with that? Különböző emberek, különböző szekrényekbe másznak. Is this a thing that happens often in Hungary, that people are crawling into cabinets? That we have to... Like, what are these
Nem
cabinets
lehetetlen.
for? It's not impossible. Now, remember, lehetséges, possible. Lehet, again, we have can be. Then you have etlen. And etlen means like without. So it is without the ability to be. Lehetetlen, impossible. And the more you just learn these suffixes and stuff, you can kind of create words and easily pick apart unfamiliar
Szépek,
ones.
okosak és ügyesek vagyunk.
Szépek, okosak és ügyesek. We are beautiful, skillful, and smart. Oh, okay. Got it backwards. Smart and skillful. They said clever, that ügyesek was clever before, and now it's skillful. Well, I mean, okay, fine. So okos is also smart. Which sounds like these terms are synonyms. Lehetetlen. Ez nem lehet. A szürke egerek a konyhában vannak. Ez nem lehetséges, és az pedig lehetetlen. Yeah, okay. Az okos emberek a zébrán kelnek felszállni. Mennek átmenni cross. Nem. Ezek nem. Csúnya, az pedig nem szép. János, okos, és Péter hülye. Szalmak az asztalon különbözőek. Az egyik piros, másik pedig zöld.
Szépek, okosak és ügyesek vagyunk.
Are beautiful, smart and skillful. Ez nem lehetséges, az pedig lehetetlen. Hey.
Nem vagy szabad.
No. Are not free.
Az emberek szabadok.
People are free.
Az ablakok zárva vannak. Esik az eső.
Windows training. Making sure sometimes Restream will lag and messages show up in chat. Trying to just see if there were any like that. We're moving on. Okay.
Ez a telefon nem ingyenes.
This phone is not happy? Phone is not free. Ingyenes.
Ez az étterem mindig nyitva van.
This restaurant is always open.
A poharak a vendégek előtt üresek.
Poharak a vendégek előtt. The glasses, I think. In front of the guests are empty.
Ezek az üzletek is zárva vannak és üresek.
Ezek
Az. Ezek az üzletek is zárva vannak és üresek.
üzletek
Ezek az üzletek is zárva vannak és üresek. És üresek.
Stores are closed and
A
empty.
magyar politikusok nem népszerűek Magyarországon vagy külföldi országokban.
Hungarian politicians are not popular in Hungary or in foreign countries. Well, that's it. A magyar politikusok nem népszerűek Magyarországon vagy külföldi országon. Oh fuck, I said Hungarian when I meant to say Hungary. I got them backwards. That's annoying.
Az újságok az asztalon ingyenesek.
The newspapers on the table are free.
Az új amerikai áruház nyitva van, de üres.
American department store is open but empty.
Modern és hasznos, az nem lehetséges.
And useful, that is not possible. Az első hasznos. Modern és hasznos, ez nem lehetséges. Ez a telefon nem ingyenes. A népszerű énekesnő fellép a városban. Fellép. Sounds like it might be like literally auftreten. Bocsánat. Ez a elnézést. Ez a bank nyitva van.
Ez a telefon nem ingyenes.
This phone is not free.
A magyar politikusok nem népszerűek Magyarországon vagy külföldi országokban.
Are not popular in Hungary or in foreign countries.
Negatív, negatív.
Well, that was a tough one.
Én egy pozitív, barátságos lány vagyok.
I am a positive, friendly girl.
Pozitív vagy negatív. Pozitív vagy negatív. Nem, 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 ez nem igaz.
No, no, this is not true. Oh,
A. Macska. Felmegy. Az. Asztalra.
Átugrik.
Átugrik. Az. Ágyra. És. Fekszik. A. Párnára.
Okay. Pro tip with Hungarian and Finnish. It can sound really scary when you look up the number of cases that they have. Finnish has like 17 of them, and Hungarian has even more. But it's less daunting when you know actually most of the time what those cases are doing is they're acting as prepositions, except postpositions because they happen after the noun. So it isn't like you have to memorize, like in German, you have to know, dative is auf, bei, mit, von, seit, nach, seit, von, zu. There's a whole song to go with it, etc. Whereas in Finnish and Hungarian, for the most part, you don't have to actually learn prepositions to go with cases, because the cases actually are acting as what in English would be prepositions.
Hamis. A poharak nem üresek.
False. The glasses are not empty. Yes, they're full of air.
A szőke nők nem hülyék.
Blonde women are not stupid.
Azok a szőke lányok a megállóban nagyon csinosak.
Those blonde girls at top are pretty.
A tökéletes ház sajnos nem ingyenes.
Perfect house is unfortunately free.
A válasz helyes.
The answer is correct. Ovalos helyes. Igaz vagy hamis. Ez is így. Azok szőke lányok a megállóban nagyon a pohorok nem üres. Ezek az országok tökéletesek. Törökország, Ausztrália, Japán. A helyes válasz nem ez. Ő tökéletes. Sok csinos nő sétál előtt. Az ezéle az épület. Elé az épület. Ez Oh hell, 8 not sok. That's why. No, it's 8.
A válasz helyes.
Answer is correct. Ezelőtt, az épület előtt sok.
A következő emelet a 13.
X floor 13. Következő emelet 13.
A helyi újság.
Local news. Újság. Új is new. Ság turns new into a noun. It's like newness.
Nagyon hülye ez a film.
This film very stupid.
Itt a helyiek barátságosak, pozitívak és okosak.
Yeah, here the locals are friendly. Okay, here's another example of the beauty of a glue. Borat is friend. Boratság, friendship. Boratságos is friendly. An adjective indicating characterized by friendly. Pozitívok és friendly, positive and
Elnézést, helyiek vagytok.
Helyi vagytok.
Hova
megyünk.
megyünk?
A
hegyre. Vagy a
térre.
térre.
Óvónő repül a város fölött, ez nem furcsa.
A kindergarten teacher. Well, be noted that this word is specifically referring to a woman. Ovo nö. Nö is woman. Kindergarten teacher lies above the city. This is not strange.
Ebben a városban sok híres kulturális épület áll.
Many famous cultural buildings stand in the city.
Ezek a helyek nem ismerősek.
The places are not familiar.
Ezek a helyek történelmiek.
Places are historical.
Azok a városok kulturálisak és történelmiek.
Those cities are cultural and historic. Ezek a helyek nem is. Ez egy furcsa film. Magyar történelmi filmek jó. Maga nagyon ismerős vagy. Húszálló. Következő megálló. Van. Azok,
Szakácsokat,
hát, azok,
Azok a
városok,
városok kulturálisak
és
és
történelmiek.
történelmiek.
Azok
azok, az, almák,
A tálban nagyon furcsák.
Or 7.
Ez szükséges.
Is necessary.
Nagyszerűek vagytok, fiúk.
Are great.
Azok a török művésznők gyönyörűek.
The Turkish artists are beautiful. And művésznő is another example. That is specifically a female artist. Nő at the end of a word in Hungarian like this. That's woman. Művésznők, female artist.
Az újság friss.
Is paper recent? Frisch sounds like frisch in German, which means fresh. Yeah, it's you'll find a fair bit of this because Hungary, of course, used to be part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, and so there's actually a lot of German in Hungarian as a result because they were part of a single empire with a whole lot of German speakers. Frisch is recent, and that comes from German. Frisch.
Nem vagy fáradt?
Aren't tired.
Az eső természetes víz.
Rain is természetes. Natural water. Fuck. Rain tie natural water. Obviously I meant rain tie natural water because that makes all sorts of sense. Yes,
a víz ezekben a poharakban friss és természetes.
A
Víz. A víz ezekben a poharakban friss és természetes.
poharakban. Friss.
És természetes.
Water in this. See, frisch. There we go again with frisch. Frisch, fresh. The water is natural. Well, like as opposed to what? What is unnatural water? They mean like somebody synthesizing H2O.
Ezek a válaszok negatívak, de szükségesek.
These answers are negative but necessary.
Ezek a modern japán vonatok hatékonyak.
These modern Japanese trains are hatékonyak. Efficient, I think. Hatékony.
A betegekre vársz?
Are betegek. Patients, I guess it's the only thing plural.
Ez ugyanaz a könyv.
This same book, I guess. Nagyszerűek vagytok. And fáradt, és beteg. Yes, and betegek, patients, literally kranke, sick people. Betegek, sick, plural. Fáradt és beteg vagyok. A tökéletes munkás, ügyes, hatékony és olcsó. Folyóba. Okay, na. Ez. Ugyanazok a férfiak ugranak a folyóba. eső természetes víz. Ausztráliában nagyszerű tengerek és gyönyörű hegyek vannak.
Az eső természetes víz.
Rain is natural water. Hope rain isn't heavy water or we're really screwed. 5 of 7.
Igen, ez logikus.
Yes, this is logical. Yes, this is logical.
A padlások csendes helyek.
6 are quiet places. Csendes a place, and can't think of any other way that could possibly be. On those places, process of elimination. We're gonna say csendes.
Nem szerencsés vagyok, hanem tökéletes.
I am lucky, but perfect. Nem szerencsés, hanem tökéletes.
A modern magyar filmek szörnyűek, de a régiek nagyon jók.
Modern Hungarian are terrible, but old ones are very good.
Azok a hülye, gyerekes férfiak a víz alatt harcolnak és kiabálnak.
Men are fighting and shouting under the water.
A víz a pohárban fekete és sűrű.
The water in the glass is black and thick, I guess.
Ez egy gyakori válasz, de sajnos nem helyes.
Is a gyokori. Common answer, but unfortunately not correct.
Elfutsz, mérges vagy?
Elf are running away. Are de jó.
Ezek a régi orosz autók gyakoriak Magyarországon.
Hello, Mask. Yes, it's Hungarian. And we had a wonderful phrase earlier for Hungarian politicians are not popular in Hungary or anywhere else. It's just interesting to see what phrases you end up with. The topics are just very different from language to language. You know, in Vietnamese, it's like he helps the woman sing or something like that, or the monkey eats the banana. And in Hungarian, it's everybody hates Hungarian politicians and Hungarian movies suck shit. It's like, okay, interesting. You're getting some insights here into all sorts of things. Oh shit. Okay,
Ezek a régi orosz autók gyakoriak Magyarországon. Autók. Ezek a régi orosz autók gyakoriak Magyarországon. Magyarországon.
These old Russian cars are common in Hungary. Logikus, de nem igaz.
A könyvek az asztalon szörnyűek.
The books on the table are terrible. Hola Hugo, ¿cómo estás? Sí. ¿Cuánto tiempo? Nagyon gyerekesek vagytok. Nagyon, okay. And see, here we, once again, just the beauty of agglutination. Nagy is big. Nagyon, bigly. Literally, it is big plus adverb suffix. Gyerek is child. Gyerekes, childish. That makes it into an adjective. That esh on the end. Vagytok, plural you. Hello, bunny. Welcome. Well, gyerekek, nem gyerekesek. See, here we go. Gyerekek, children. The ek is plural. And then we have esh before the adjective. Nem. Orok szomabusz. Nincs itt. Alex. Mérges vagyok a buszra. Right, of course. Uh-huh. Csendes tengeren három kicsi fehér hajó úszik. Oh, welcome to all our new viewers. Okay. A ver, where was our window? Oh, szerencsés majom nem esik le. Majom van ki. Mérges vagyok a buszról. Nincs itt. Six of seven. We're about to level up.
Az éhes oroszlán zebrára vadászik.
Éhes oroszlán zebrára vadászik. The hungry lion hunts for a zebra.
A postás mérges és szomorú, vizesek az újságok.
The postie is angry and szomorú. The newspapers. Vízes. There's another example. Víz is water. We've seen it a few times just in this stream. Víz is water. Vízes. That is water plus an adjective suffix. Watery. Wet. The newspapers are wet. Vízesek az újságok.
A világos színek unalmasak.
Light colors are almost boring.
Szomjasak vagyunk, de nincs víz.
We are thirsty, but there is
Intelligens emberek nem ugranak ki ablakokon.
intelligent people do not jump think out windows. And I think that is a very context-dependent statement. I think there are certain times when they probably do.
Ebben a kórházban a betegek kényelmes ágyakon fekszenek.
Ebben a kórházban a betegek kényelmes ágyakon fekszenek. Okay. In this hospital, the patients lie on kényelmes, comfortable beds.
A Gellért-hegy különleges hely.
Gellert Hill is a special place.
Azon az ágyon nincsenek puha párnák, csak kemények.
There are no hard pillows. No hard pillows on that bed. Only soft ones. Thinking, in order to be able to see whether a new okay. I don't have enough space on my window on my screen to actually have chat open all the way and look at this window. So I'm just making this mark so I know where I've left off with comments in chat so that I can see if there's something. Oh shit, backward. Puho, soft, kemény, hard.
Az a fekete fotel kényelmes és puha.
A
Fekete
fotel.
Az a fekete fotel kényelmes és puha.
Kényelm
És puha.
Szomjasok voltunk, de nincs víz. Az éhes oroszlán zébráról vadászik. Miért vízes az autó? A világos színek unalmasak. A pusztás, mérges és vízesek az újságok. Intelligens emberek nem ugranak ki ablakok. Azon az agy nincsenek puha párnák, csak kemények. Hold on. Oh, I see. Az agyon. I forgot. As agyon. I forgot to declension on there. Oh. Didn't even notice that.
Azon az ágyon nincsenek puha párnák, csak kemények.
No soft pillows on that bed. The hard one.
Azon az ágyon nincsenek puha párnák, csak kemények.
Not sure how it marked me wrong the last time. As far as I know, I did the exact same thing. I must have just the wrong thing. Okay, that's leveling up. And so it is time to pick a new language. As always, okay, let's just read the languages done so far today. Hungarian, Vietnamese, Hindi, Chinese. Now, I'm trying to stick primarily to languages I don't actually know well. Helps with the sort of learner's perspective as I comment on how Duolingo works and what I think of it. But for $5 on Patreon or PayPal, and a follow on Twitch or a sub on YouTube, you can pick the language for me. Now, I'm just going to take a quick break. Back in just a couple of minutes. And then a new language will be begun. Or will begin. Hold you. And I'm back. And hello, Spika 199119 or Spika. Prefer to pronounce that. It is time for a new language. Just been doing Hungarian. And now, what shall we do? Welsh. I've done Welsh. Hey, it's Welsh time. It Welsh. Go. And Weather.
Heulog.
Halo.
Heulog.
Mae hi'n heulog iawn heno.
It is very sunny this evening.
Bwrw glaw.
Mae hi'n bwrw glaw yn Abertawe.
It's raining Swansea. Say about Swansea.
Bwrw eira.
Braf.
Braf.
Mae hi'n braf heddiw.
Mae hi'n braf hyn.
Cymylog iawn.
Very cloudy.
Mae hi'n heulog heddiw.
It is sunny today.
Mae hi'n gymylog yn Abertawe.
Cloudy.
Ydy hi'n oer yn Abertawe?
Cold in Swansea.
Ydy hi'n oer heddiw? Ydy oer heddiw?
Cold today.
Mae hi'n bwrw eira.
Is snowing. Wedi cymylog.
Cymylog.
Hoffi.
Hoffi.
Cawl.
Cawl.
Beic.
Beic.
Panas.